Good morning, Riverhawks. I'm Alyssa.
And I'm Katie. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Face the flag, put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated.
Since it's a new year, we should start it off with a healthy mindset. Hop onto a mindfulness Zoom workshop next Wednesday, January 20th. All Hart District students are invited. You can find the link at riotv.org. Hope to see you there.
2020 was a pretty unlucky year for many of us. In the spirit of welcoming back luck into 2021, let's check out these lucky sports plays.
3-1. Lifted in the air on the infield. And Conger backpedaling out. Fires the mask. Throw. What a play by the save. What a play by Mike Mora. That is unbelievable. Off the screen, knocked away. Wizards get the steal. Here's Wall with Dunleavy. And throws it up and in. And scoops. And a chance for a three-point play. Here we go. Dalton going for it all. Tip in the air. Caught by the Bengals. Open. Jackson drops it, and Polamalu almost makes the interception. In fact, they play on the field as if he did. I thought it hit the ground. Polamalu is still on his feet. He's able to shake free from 3 hits and still going. Now he falls on his own. Let's see if it's a pick. Unbelievable. What a catch. Wow.
Hey, Rio. Curbside library checkout is temporarily closed right now for at least the next 2 weeks. We'll update you once it's up and running again. In the meantime, you can check out the library Google Classroom for updates and info on getting digital resources.
This coming Monday, our nation takes a day to recognize the life and legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. He was such an amazing person who did many great things to help fight for justice and equality. So let's learn more about Dr. King.
No person has the right to reign on your dreams. Something once said by civil rights leader Martin Luther King Jr. We observe a holiday in his honor next Monday, January 18th. Dr. King lived from 1928 to 1968. He played a big role in furthering equality for African Americans in the South and all over the United States.
Dr. King was also a civil rights activist and believed in racial equality. He led many peaceful protests according to his beliefs.
On August 28, 1963, a huge event called the March on Washington occurred in front of the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. Over 250,000 people attended, protesting for jobs and freedom, including racial equality.
One of King's most famous speeches was delivered at this march. His I Have a Dream speech touched on subjects such as the struggles of African American lives and his dream of a better future for his children and for the rest of America. Since this was one of King's universal themes, it is one of the most powerful speeches in American history.
Martin Luther King Jr.'s actions aided in successfully ending segregation and bringing greater equality to African Americans in the South. Today, people all over the world benefit from equal rights that so many great leaders like Dr. King helped put in place.
If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, You have to keep moving forward.
Let's live by the virtues of this great hero in American history and continue his work toward a more equal and just society.
Here is your final positive quote for the week. If there ever comes a day when we can't be together, keep me in your heart. I'll be there forever. Winnie the Pooh. We should all keep this in our mind during distance learning, since we may not be able to be with each other physically, but we are digitally.
That's all for now. We hope you had a great week. I'm Katie.
And I'm Melissa, and we'll see you next week on RioTV.